Hey guys, what's going on? You're here for another stream? You want to follow me again? Today I was planning to do another test. As you saw in the cover of the video, I wanted to try an affix of my avian because I don't have the best avian to try that, but I have something pretty cool to use. I got this one. By the way, I never tried this one with my build, and apparently it can deal some damage based on the target's max HP. I don't know if it is going to be efficient though, because you have that 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, and only 50% chance to proc that. I don't know if the coefficients here are going to get higher with the levels of that avian, but it might be interesting to try that. And on this one, I have the terminal strike. Hey everyone! And so this is the first time I want to try that. The first time I can get that affix on my avians. And this is why also I want to try this one. So I have terminal strike, no speeding, debuff immunity. I don't really care about the control reduction, but... Oh, you like it? Thank you. So I have also shroom combo on this one, but I don't really care about increasing my combo damage and my crit damage. So the goal here, I don't have any regression potion at the moment, so I'm gonna do my guild content, you know, the Snowland crisis, because inside I can get some potions. So the first goal of the stream is gonna be to do that content here, the Snowland crisis, so I can get some potions, regress that avian, and try the terminal strike. Just to see if I can reduce by an extra the healing received by the target. It seems like people are having a lot of fun with my face in the chat, right? By the way, I'm not really good to do some emojis, so if you want to send me some on Discord, I could probably add some of yours in my channel. So if you want to have some more fun when I am streaming, yeah, normally this one, Jessica, the last one you used, normally it's animated and it says unkillable, but in fact, I don't know why it's not animated here. So, I am gonna do my content, so I just want to switch my build to do that. I'm gonna take my behemoth build. I don't have big stats because with my souls at the moment, if we check, I regressed my combo and crit damage, but I still have a pretty nice amount if I check 4,600 here and almost 30,000 combo multiplier. And I want to go here and do that content to get the potions. Hey, Massey, what do you mean by crowded? So that time, I am gonna select the right difficulty so I can have more resources, because last time I did twice this one and I was like, what the hell are these rewards at the end? And I wasted all my attempts. So that was absolutely stupid. Here I can do that, so I'm gonna just do that in solo. By the way, are you guys struggling to beat that content? Let me know in the chat. Because here I have a crazy power, so I can just destroy the enemies without taking a lot of damage, so... And this is not even my top build. Yeah, I did the number one twice. And I got very trash rewards. I never tried to get the assist rewards. I asked my family members and they told me that it was just a few rewards, and so I never tried to get them. Yeah, I guess that it's very easy for you, Jessica, since you have a better account than mine. Okay, so it's still difficult for me to carry other players because I can like kill the boss. If still a few monsters are alive, if the boss is gonna have a few buffs on him, I can still defeat the boss, but if I have like 5 to or more monsters alive, the boss becomes way too hard to beat. And by the way, can you write down in the chat what are the assist rewards? I've never seen any, so I don't know. You just get carried by Katran. Yeah, Katran has a very huge power, so he can just probably destroy the boss without any trouble at all. But here, you can see, for the players who doesn't know about that, you have some effects on every monster, and it's buffing the final boss. For example, this one, the final boss is gonna get 40% more attack speed if I don't kill this one before trying the final boss. You want to know why I'm using that build for the Snowland? I don't know, this is just a random build. This is the build I'm using generally in the Lava Behemoth. But here, I'm with my Sacred Hunter, and I don't want to switch to my Plume Monarch. I spent already a lot of red diamonds to do some tests with the different classes, so I don't want to spend more. Hey, CPZ. C'est des gemmes rouges et des coupons d'invocation, acolytes et compétences. Okay, a few gems, a few diamonds. And how many red diamonds can you get? Is it like 100 only? Unkillable in PvE. Yeah, I feel like unkillable in PvE at the moment. Oh, or maybe not. I still haven't completed the level 150 on the Molten Ruins, because I am dying in that content. Do you like that new family dungeon, by the way? I know that many players are missing Grumpy Big Head, and it's my case. When they decided to release that content, I thought that we would get both the content, like Grumpy and the Snowland Crisis, but in fact, it's just a replacement. Okay, so this is why I understood about the assist rewards. This is why I never try to get them. You're usually buying the reset scrolls from the family shop 1 to 3 times a week and use them when I test new classes. Are you really buying that? I feel that it's really expensive to spend 10,000 medals to get the reset scroll. In a way, I prefer spending my red diamonds. With the medals, I'm getting more lamps, more stuff like that, and I can progress a bit more with my character. This is my feeling. 4,000 red diamonds, you can buy like 5 souls, 5 soul crystals. When I think about that now, 5 soul crystals is probably a bit more expensive than buying the scroll, the reset scroll for 10,000. Oh, you don't have that content yet. You're playing on one of the recent servers, right? I don't remember after how many days you can unlock that content. Maybe like 30 days, something like that, or 40 days. Getting jiggy with it. Someone reached me out on Discord and wanted me to say that. Or wanted me to say that to someone else. I don't remember exactly. You saved up a lot of coins when Grumpy was still here, so you have enough to buy all the keys, the scrolls, and the reset scrolls. Yes, I saved a lot in the past as well, but I decided to use all I had to buy more stuff in the family shop. Like now, I'm buying the 2 first dungeon keys, I'm buying the souls, I'm buying the scrolls, and I'm buying the bombs and drills, and I'm also buying the lamps daily. I'm trying to buy that daily. And yes, you caught me again live. Congratulations. The 4th day in a row, I am streaming in the morning. You want to know if it was easy for me to learn English? if you want to have some fun, try to try to watch my first English videos on my YouTube channel. It was like 1.5 years ago. Probably you are going to see a big difference. So it wasn't hard to learn English for me, because when I was a kid, I was already playing video games with a lot of English things and English subtitles as well, and I learned through that. And then during my studies, I learned a lot of the English. So on the paper, I had a pretty nice level in English, and then I learned talking better over doing my videos. It's a pretty good thing to practice, I think. You want to watch that? Let's do that, but you're gonna laugh. Prepare yourself. And then I'm pretty sure that some players are also gonna cut my old videos to make some fun on me on Discord. If I upgrade the defense, HP and attack relics up to level 20, that it's only worth it to level 18, because otherwise it costs unnecessarily and you are better off spending it somewhere else. Talking about the relics, all my relics are at the moment level 88. Okay, so let's just clean that lighthouse. Akhtar is the best. I don't think so, but thank you, dude. Jiggy, you were born fluent in English? Hey, Shiro, I'm fine, and you? And thank you, by the way, for the other day when I could practice versus you. That was very kind. You want me to show you the first English video? I can try to find that. I'm just completing that content, and if you want, I'm gonna show you some of the old videos. Merci Pierre. J'ai beaucoup travaillé. I practiced a lot my English accent, but I still feel like it's not perfect at all. I could improve way more. I'm working on that. Oh, you had an ad break? Is it the first time you were getting an ad break? Like yesterday and the previous days? Did you have some? I decided to put like one ad every 12 minutes. Normally it shouldn't be that nefast. Do we say that? Only today once. Okay. Probably the monetization wasn't active for the other streams. You can skip the ad. After a few seconds, right? Okay. So perfect if it is fine. Okay, the content is almost done. If I had my Plume Monarch, it would go way faster. The artifacts up to level 18. So you are talking about the hammers you spend to upgrade your artifact then, right? I don't remember the level of my artifact, by the way. I'm gonna check that later. After doing that content. It might take forever to kill the boss if I struggle to beat the monsters here. I might want to change something. No, he stopped playing. Yeah, unfortunately on our server, we had many great players and they decided to stop all of a sudden like 3 months ago, something like that. Or maybe 5, I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was 5 months ago. Like, you know, there was Eli, there was P and Ragnarok, and they stopped playing. Oh, you are from Phoenix. Nice. And so you won, right? And so I completed everything. I'm gonna try one time the boss, but I don't think I can beat the boss. With that build, this is a very bad build for that, so... The longest fight ever. I should have changed my build before doing that. That game mode? This is the Snowland Crisis. The content that is replacing Grumpy Big Head. A family content. I think that Maguski just stopped the game. And someone else have the account and this is why he's not spending anymore. Use the new artifacts with the chicken mount. You are talking about the Valentine's bow? This is one of the worst one. So never use that. In any situation, you will have something good using that new bow. You won and placed the first last week. We were wondering, you guys lost against magic mushrooms. Yeah, we are not always the best. And it appeared like you were better than us. And congratulations again, by the way. So, only 10 seconds left. Will I be able to kill the boss in time? Probably yes, I suppose, I hope so. I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's just not gonna work. Can I retry? Or is it over? Oh shit, guys. All that for nothing. Thank you again, Jessica. Seems like you want to give me $1 every day, don't you? The family content. Yeah, this is that content here. In the bottom right corner of the family. So maybe if you can't access that content, it means that you're on an early server and you should have a countdown here on the content when you click on it. Yes, I can retry as much as I want, but I just wasted some time. And this is what I was saying, this is ridiculous. I just needed to change something. I'm always changing things and then my build becomes very bad. And here, I wasn't using the right thing for that content. I should have used that instead. It would have been way better. And I'm pretty sure that instead of that, I should have used something else as well. Or just reduce my HP and increase my combo. And you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I want to clear that content fast. So I'm just gonna increase again my combo and crit damage. And the content should be very, very easy. Oh yes, you wanted me to show the video? Right. Wait a second. Wait a second, I'm just going on my channel. Trying to find that old video talking English. If I can. Can I? It seems to be... It does not want to work. Okay, wait a second. So, what was my first video? Let's just try to find that. You know what? I'm just gonna do that here. Wait a second. So, welcome to my studio, guys. These were the videos I made on Infinite Magic Raid, the previous game. And my first videos in English. That was in March, February 2024. I made a lot. Here I was talking about some quick news in October 2023. It was maybe one of my first videos. So you know, I'm just gonna run this one and we are gonna see. Let me just check if I have the sound. Wait a second. YouTube. Let me check if it is working. Let me know if you can hear the sound. Okay, this is not the right thing. Am I talking somewhere? I'm gonna keep the shield for after because I still have the damage immunity. Enemies are playing before my heroes. No, this is not the right one. I'm gonna try to find another one. That wasn't old enough. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that I will find a great one. Oh, it was already 3 years ago? Almost? Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna increase the volume. Here... I had some here with Rista. Okay, that wasn't very, very old. I have way more, in fact. I'm pretty sure that I can find an older one. It's like a Ragnarok Valhalla Ruins. What is like that? Wait a sec. I'm almost here. Maybe I can find one here. It was in February 2023. That's almost the beginning. I started in at the end of 2022. Your ears are gonna bleed. I'm pretty sure that your ears are gonna bleed. Maybe this one. October 2022.
Hi everyone, here is Aptoide. Welcome back for more Infinite Magic Raid content, and today I want to show you how to beat a Sindo Wales team.
Oh my god. Did you hear that, dude? That was absolutely horrible.
So this is the team I'm using. I have two different a bit different teams
Oh my god.
to beat them.
I was trying to find my words.
Here on this one I'm using Elik, which is great because he has a passive. With his passive he will take 3 debuffs each turn from Lucifer, so my Lucifer won't have the silence. He will be able to act and to kill. Second thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you want me to continue? I just didn't remember that it was so bad. Can you hear that correctly, by the way?
I'm using also Greta. She lacks a bit of stats for now because I just built her, but she has 70% chance to resist every debuff, so this is great. And also she gives 15% chance to resist the debuffs to all my heroes.
What the hell is that?
So this is the most important thing in my team.
I didn't know I was talking like that before in the past. Yeah, it's very different than today. I practice my accent over my videos by talking again and again during 2 entire years and a bit more.
Lucifer because he is stealth. That means he cannot be touched. But is over. Act and cleans my heroes.
But in fact, you know, it wasn't only my English accent. Because if I show you a video talking in French, because I was doing my content in both French and English, I was struggling to talk in French as well. So it's not only my English accent here. You preferred my hairs here on that video. I lost a bit of hairs. Like in the past 3 years, I lost a bit of hairs. I'm getting old.
Has been cleansed and now
So, back to the game. I was like upgrading that because I wanted to complete the Snowland crisis, get the potion to regress my avian, and try the terminal strike. So if you guys want to learn how to talk a language, you need to practice it. Just take a camera, as I did on my videos, practice again, and again, hear yourself and try to just adjust your voice correctly, how it sounds. Ah oui, j'étais beaucoup moins à l'aise, ouais. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna be okay. Normally with that, I shouldn't struggle anymore. Let's check the stats. Yeah, it's way better than before, so I just need to come back in the family dungeon and it's gonna go way faster than before. Let's do that again. Okay, the snowman. If I could make an artifact, that's a very good question. I would love to try something. I would love to have an hybrid build between the counters and the combos. So if I had to choose one artifact, I would like to have some extra combo rates and counter rate given by the artifact, and just an effect like dealing a few damage with the combos and the counters. That would be cool. Or something to you know, your combo. If you are playing with an archer class, if you are playing with the combos, like you have 100% combo and 40,000% combo multiplier, an artifact that could convert that into the thing of your choice. If you are playing combo with the artifact, if you can convert that into counter, that would be great. And if you can adjust that and get some skill damage instead, something like that, that would be great for the different content in the game, in PvE for example, because in many content, the different bosses have a lot of, are taking a lot of more damage with combos sometimes, or with counters and stuff like that, so I feel like it could be a good idea. All the runes in every class. By the runes, are you talking about the ancients? I want an artifact that works with the Dark Lord, like deal 2000 skill damage at the beginning of the match and increase the stun by 15%. That would be great to have some more skill damage. I agree with that, because since we had the Alien Dimension, then the Dark Lord became absolutely useless. Because you have the 30% final damage reduction with the back accessory, and after that, the skills were not doing the same damage anymore. And the Dark Lord started to die. And this is the reason why today we can't see any Dark Lord anymore. Because we have so many things reducing the damage that the skills became really weak in comparison with the other sources of damage. So yes, something that could increase the damage of skills would be awesome. You want one that makes you win every battle, and only you. Assign that to your artifact. That would be great. Whatever the content, PvE or PvP, just because you have that artifact, you win versus everyone. But what would be the cost of that artifact? Imagine if the top player spent already like a 100,000 in the game. Would you buy that artifact for 100,000 to be the top one? I don't have the runes for every class. I started to upgrade some for the Dark Lord class to have some extra skill, crit damage, and I have a few of these. I worked on the PAL ones just a bit, and I have a few for the warriors, but nothing is upgraded to the maximum. This is something that is taking forever to upgrade, and this is so freaking hard to get the runes for every different class. So I'm still working on that. Jessica, please. I don't want an artifact to upgrade one more time the Martial Sage. They are strong enough, don't you think? I think that people today want something more than on the Martial Sage. They are fed up about the Martial Sage meta. You can't afford one artifact, let alone. So one for 100,000? You'd have to be Elon Musk. I think that Elon Musk could be able to buy one for 100,000 million. 100 million, not 100,000. Is it true that you should only level back jewelry talent up to 18? Because otherwise it will be too expensive and not worth it, and you should spend it elsewhere. I don't know, what is the jewelry talent? Can you write down the stats it's increasing? But it might be true, it depends on the feathers you have. If you have a lot, an excellent, you can spend them definitely to upgrade these talents to 20 instead of 18. But if in the case that you don't have a lot of feathers left, maybe upgrading that to 18 will make you save a lot. So you can spend these feathers on other talents. The talent tree, yes, I understood. I mean, I am fed up with Flame Monarchs being the only thing viable in PvE. I want to play. I absolutely 100% agree on that. Since the beginning, 1 year ago, we were starting to play with the Plume Monarch, and today we are still using the Plume Monarch in PvE. Even the other Archer class is not doing the same in PvE at the moment. I would love if they could do something different in PvE. Like, you know, they could play on the resistances, so lower the resistances, the skill damage resistance and the counter damage resistance of enemies in PvE, and so we could be able finally to deal some damage with the other classes. Or maybe if we were using a Martial Sage, probably they could increase the damage resistance in PvE so we could tank more damage, and so we would have time to release more counter strikes and stuff like that. That would be so easy to do, but I don't know why they are not working on that. You know, it's just a passive skill that the classes would get for PvE content, and that would change absolutely everything, but they never did that. And so the Plume Monarch is the only thing working today in PvE. Or if you don't want to switch to a Plume Monarch, the thing that you can do is to try to work on a combo set, combo crit set, as if you were planning to use the Plume Monarch, but you are using your main class, your mage for example, and you are just switching your gear so you have the crit rate combo, combo damage and stuff like that, and you can still deal a pretty nice amount of damage in PvE, but it will never do the same as a Plume Monarch. You only level up the most important things to 20, such as the attack speed or something like that, or the energy recovery, but the rest, you max it out only to 18. Yeah, I'm doing the same. Shout I love Akmar? I think that you wanted to say Akhtar Alkmaar. What is that? Or you lose the battle. That would be a nice artifact. Okay, so I feel like I'm almost done with that content. Just need to complete the last lighthouse and defeat 2 extra monsters. And maybe I will finally have my regression potions. By the way, yeah, I think I selected the difficulty number 10, right? Alkmaar. Yeah, that's a beautiful name, but not mine. New wife? What do you mean? If you want to know, I am not married. I have a girlfriend, but I'm not married. Shout out from the Philippines. You're all playing on C server. Yeah, this is a bit different on C server. And welcome on the stream, by the way. I love it when you spend money on events and saying before you are not gonna spend much. What are you talking about? I'm never doing that. This is not true. And in the end, it's over 200. In fact, when I started the game, I started to spend a lot in the game. Like sometimes in one event, I could spend $700. And today, when I'm saying that I'm not planning to spend, in my head, I think I'm not planning to spend more than 200. You know? This is how I think when I'm saying that. You think about making a merchandise, like a t-shirt that says, give me the artifact is a good idea? I don't know. I could try to do that, but if I want to do some merchandising on YouTube, I need to reach first the 10,000 subscribers. And then if you want, if you have some ideas, maybe you can try to work on the designs, and who knows, maybe I can send you some. So it was easier than before, right? 5 scrolls, 20 soul crystals, and 3 boxes. I hope that inside I have at least 1 potion to regress my avian. Yay! 1 potion! So I can do my test. But you know, I'm gonna complete it for the second time as well. So maybe I will have another one, unkillable in PvP merch, if you want. New LOM community event. I don't know if it could work. But maybe in the future, if I can develop my channel, have more subscribers or stuff like that, maybe I will think about that. If you have some ideas, guys, if you would like something, just write it down in the chat or send me some ideas on Discord. I'm gonna think about it. But at the moment, I'm not very skilled to design things. So it would be probably absolutely horrible if I was trying to design something like that. The last 2 numbers. So you have the entire 7 number here. So there is a monster here. Okay, still need to kill like 6 monsters. Here I got another one. And 8 lighthouses. I don't know about Worthy Prince. I think that he stopped. I feel like a lot of content creators stop the game. Like when I'm just having a look at the video channel we have on the official Discord of the game, not many people are posting videos now. He's probably playing something else, I don't know. I don't know if they are planning to do that merge though. You want me to be on my server, don't you? And that's why so many people love my channel. Because I'm the only one making some content. Is that true? I'm never stopping. No, I'm not planning to stop these next days. You know, I love the game, and even if someday I'm stopping the spendings, I feel like I'm still gonna continue making some. Unless I found an amazing game that I'm in love with, I'm not planning to stop that game. The cross-server parking is impossible at the moment. My server is weak and the opponents are all monsters. You know, the same is happening to me. We have some good players, but we are always matched with the top families and servers, and so they have like one or two people stronger than us, and they are doing the job. And this is why we are never top 1. Generally, we are like top 3 all the time, or sometimes top 2, but it's almost never happening. You're planning to do some content? You mean videos? If you want to do some content, I'm just gonna write down a few things in the chat so you know what I'm using. These are the things I'm using. I'm using OBS to record and do my live stream at the moment. Shotcut to edit before. It's not Shotcut. I was using Shotcut before, but it's laggy and I hate that. And you don't have many things to edit your videos. Forget about that. This is not Shotcut, but it's almost the same, but it's CapCut. Yeah, CapCut. This is very easy to do some transitions and to edit your video with CapCut. Yeah, this is a very nice software. And you can do a lot of things for free. And I just subscribed to the Pro version. So I'm spending like $12 a month. Okay, you are using CapCut to do some clips of me. That's a pretty nice software to do fast clips, yeah. So I understand that you are using that. If someday I will be Rudy's partner for the Shroomy tournament, I don't think so. And I wouldn't like to be Rudy's partner. Because at the moment, as I'm always saying on my videos, I'm always changing my build and trying things. And so during the tournament, I'm not very, very strong. Because I don't have something very, very effective. Otherwise, I would need to change my class and to stay with the same thing during one entire week. And this is not something that generally I'm doing. If I like the Elgato Stream Deck, I don't have it at the moment. I don't have it. If you want, I feel like you can do that without the Stream Deck. You have more options on the Stream Deck, but I parametered my lights correctly, so I'm never changing the lights, the power of my lights. I have the Elgato green screen behind me. This is a very good one. And this is the only thing I have from Elgato. When I want to do my transition, such as this one, for example, you know, so I can show my screen, this is the only transition I have. I'm just using a shortcut that I parametered on my keyboard. And so I can do whatever I want without the Stream Deck. And it's a bit expensive, to be honest. But maybe in the future, if I do more streams and if I need more shortcuts or stuff like that, maybe I will invest on a Stream Deck. But for now, I don't feel like I need that. I don't think that Rudy is a game moderator. CapCut, money hungry. I never felt like it was money hungry though. You have a lot of features, and if you pay only the pro feature, you can do so many things for $12 a month. This is not that expensive to me. Almost done, only one lighthouse to complete and one monster and then the boss. And I will finally turn my avian into one with the terminal strike. Yeah, it's only for much buttons or switches. You're right. Only one monster left. A guy with the name Wukong? I think yes. I think I already attacked him in PvP. With my merge, I would say yes. Because I had a really strong player coming to my server and my family grew. I could finally merge with the family I wanted since the beginning, the Empire. You know, this is the family where inside you had Maguski. And I had a friend in that family. I wanted to join that family since the beginning. And so the wait was absolutely crazy long. But it was so great to finally be able to join that family. So yes, I was happy with the merge. Of course, we have more people participating in the event. So I'm getting less rewards than before. But it's the game. All gacha games, when they do merges, do something good and something bad at the same time. And the bad thing was the rankings. Okay, let's see if I got another potion. Another potion. So I got 2 for free. More scrolls and souls. This is cool. So now it's time to go here. By the way, I can upgrade my ring to level 181. Pretty nice stats. Every 10 levels, the increase is pretty high. So this is cool. I got a lot more stats. A lot more. This is just a 3000%. I don't think that it's going to change many things, but I'm still taking that. And so let's go on the avian and let's just try that. First, with this one, I'm going to reset that again because I don't want to go more PvE at the moment. Let's increase my HP again. Maguski left the game. His account is still here, but played by another one. Okay, 83, I'm gonna save that. You wanna know what the Maris is doing? You are getting your partner here, and by spending these that you get daily, you can increase your intimacy, and by doing that, you have some advantages when you go in the Shroomy farm. For example, if I go to my wife's one, okay, she has no resources, but you can use some fertilizers and reduce by a lot. The more the affinity you have with your partner, the more you are going to reduce the countdown on the seeds. Let's claim that, by the way. And you can acquire some hearts to upgrade your ring. So the marriage is for that. Okay, so my build, I just need to change something else. Instead of using the behemoth, I need to switch to my warrior. This is not a real warrior build because I have combo. By the way, since yesterday, I wasn't able to get any piece of gear giving some more combo. Very, very sad, but this is the game. They spent 1,000 euros on Google Play Store for the game and then got 80% refunded. But the account is gone. Yeah, because when you are spending in the game and someday you want to refund, you can do that. You are not going to guarantee to get all your spendings. By the way, you are just going to get a few percentage about what you spent the last month or something like that, if I understood correctly. But your account is getting banned when you are refunding. And the only way to unban the account is to repay what they refunded to you. So, let's check if he equipped the right build. Yes. I love you, Dino. If you're watching the live, thank you so much. Every time you are changing your gear, I feel really like I'm disturbing you all the time. And now it's time to do some tests. Stun combo. I want combo regen. So let's see how it goes with that current build without Terminal Strike. I forgot to do something. I should have accelerated the timer here. Yeah, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. Just quit that. Accelerate. Go back in here. And practice again. Okay, it failed. So let's check the damage I can do. The Magic Cat. Which one are you talking about? The one I have equipped at the moment? Or the other one with the hat? So, you see my damage? He's healing a lot, right? I did something different yesterday, by the way. Here, I increased a lot my HP, and I was able to have more damage by lowering that just a bit, like to 71. And I increased by a lot my basic attack from that seal, sorry, and my attack here. And then I tried to put some in the crit resistance, just in case I'm facing another kind of player. And if I check my stats at the moment, so I'm close to the 8% regeneration rate. I have like 6,300% basic attack multiplier, which is pretty high. I don't care about the crit damage and the combo multiplier, by the way. Pretty nice resistances. And I'm gonna try with that. These are my main stats. I'm using these pals. And the snail, by the way, because I'm using that back accessory and it's working with that. So I can reduce the regeneration of the target. So I can reduce the regeneration thanks to that back accessory here by 12% for 5 seconds thanks to the snail. I can do that with my talents on the sorcery. I have a wound DC here, 20 on 20, and wound here as well, 20 on 20. And for now, I don't have Terminal Strike. I'm gonna try that right after. I think Regen is still playing the game, yes. You are correct on Izuka. the snail helps only to reduce the movement speed of the opponent, so normally it's useless in PvP, but the fact is that with the back accessory I'm using, you have an extra effect when you reduce the movement speed of the target. And the snail reduces by 40% the movement speed, so in that case, when I'm using the snail with that back accessory, I have the extra effect here. 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds because I'm using the snail. So let's see how it goes. And then I will switch my avian and use terminal strike instead. Okay, so I already have a bit more damage than before because I am playing a bit more offensive than before. But I feel like it could be better than that. He still receives way too much heals. So I really do hope that a terminal strike is gonna help me for that. And I'm gonna die. Not very efficient, right? And he has even more HP than yesterday, by the way. 20 billion more. This is because of the scrolls coming on the Monday. So, my avian. Let's reset this one. Use the potion. I'm gonna go on this one. So this one normally every 5 seconds will release some skill damage, combo damage and counter damage, and have a 50% chance to deal extra damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. So 50% chance is not that high, but it might still help to deal some damage. And on this one I have terminal strike and no speeding, so I can reduce the duration of the shields and the damage immunity on him. And terminal strike should help me to reduce the regeneration of the target. So let's upgrade that avian and deploy it. By the way, I have a pretty high growth coefficient, so it's giving to me more HP, attack and defense. Shroom shield, good for late game. Yes, it is. Because you get a huge shield the more the HP you have. And so I know many tanks that are using the shield today. Okay, so level 102, so terminal strike now has a 16% chance on every basic attack to wound the target for 1 second. Which means 50% less regeneration. I'm finding you, Daisuke. Debuff immunity as well, so if he tries to control me, it's gonna reduce the duration of the controls. So let's try that avian and see how it goes. Hope that the terminal strike is working well. It's the first time I am trying that, the first time ever. So I don't know if it is gonna be efficient or not. Come on. I hope it will. Yeah, he's probably close to the 310%. For now, I feel like I have a bit less damage than before, and I haven't noticed any change on the heals received. Or wait, maybe? Yeah, it seems like he's receiving less heals. But it's still not enough. But it's better. Look at that. Already better than before. I'm gonna practice again just to be sure. You are completely free to play and you like watching me. As a free to play, you have to be smart to survive, or you have to be more than smart if you want to survive. Or it depends. You need to face players of your power. And in that case, you are gonna struggle as I am struggling today to beat the players of my power. Then it will depend on the luck. If you can have at least one artifact, and if it's a good one, you're gonna have an advantage over the other free-to-plays. They don't know how to skill, talents, and else. Yeah, maybe it's something, yes. I don't know about the free-to-play players, what they are using, but generally they try to optimize absolutely everything. Or then it depends on which category you are. If you are on some casual players, they might not know what to use exactly, but in that case you will beat them. But I know many free-to-play players that know exactly what to use and where, and they have a pretty nice power. So the terminal strike seems to be working well. But the effect here, I haven't noticed any crazy damage with the 3% target max HP in damage here. And unfortunately, while using this one, I am losing something crucial. Yeah, absolutely not. The money is not everything. You can spend a lot in the game and have a very low power just because you are not doing the right things in the game and you are not using the right builds. But let's say that when you are spending in the game, you have more choice. And so you can optimize your build more than if you were not spending. So I'm missing something on that avian. I feel like I have less damage than before because I don't have the multiple shot suffix. I'm still working on that. I would love to have multiple shots and terminal strike on the same avian. That would be insane. And the meteor feather, by the way, would be great too. But hey, this morning I had only trash, and now I am still working on them. So it's still work in progress. And some players were talking about that cat in the chat. Someone asked to know if that cat was good for a mage. And I think yes, and probably not only for a mage. Because when you check the description, you are going to get the cooldown faster on your skills. Every 15 seconds, you will cast 5 times the fill-in magic, reducing by 2 seconds your cooldowns on skills at random. So imagine if it can proc multiple times on the same skill, then you can maybe during the fight proc the skill that you need to deal some extra damage on, or cast again the Blitz Assault, damage immunity, and take advantage of that. So yes, I think that that cat is pretty nice. But you have also the cloud, the dense cloud, and I don't know if the legendary one is better than this one. Because here, every 13 seconds, your energy skill regen is increased by 25% for 5 seconds. And so it works with all your skills. So I don't know if this one is better than the cat. There's one skill that regen your HP with a 50% chance. On an avian, you mean? Non, j'utilise pas la carte. C'est trop cher. In the parking wars, I am never buying this one. Way too expensive. With 8,000 parking coins, you can get more stats. So it's just a waste of time. Because getting from 9 hours to 6 hours is not worth it to me. And by the way, I have a few parking coins left, so I might want to do something here. Let's just do that. Mount remodeling, by the way. I have some books to spend, so I can have a few extra stats here. Level 49. 4,000 more power. A few extra stats. This is not going to change anything, but let's go to the shop and let's check what I have to upgrade. So here, I'm lacking only 10. I'm going to buy this one 4 times. And I feel like it's already over. Maybe I can upgrade this one. Let's check. No, I'm gonna miss one. I already upgraded a lot of things and getting a few more stars. Save your coins for the collab. Oh, do you think that as always we are gonna have some more things in the parking here? It's okay. Generally, if you have more things during the collab, it lasts 30 days. So during 30 days, I will spend all my parking coins for that, and I can get a lot very fast, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, no more coins left for the collaboration. Yes, I recommend to balance your remodels here, because it's gonna cost a lot of books and you are gonna waste some of them if you're only upgrading the same one as I did on this one. I wanted to check if the max level was 100, but apparently it's not. You can still upgrade your mounts above 100. I don't know, I heard that apparently we are gonna get a collaboration, but I can't say what kind of collaboration is it gonna be. And I don't know when it's gonna come, by the way. There is a cast statue that is locked in the game. In the decoration here. Oh, I have something locked. Gain an additional 10% in parking coins when using your parking slot. Oh, bunny, we can't buy that now, right? Ouais, je bosse sur un avian avec regen. I would love as well, as newbies asking, I would love as well to have a regen ability on the FX of my avian. It would help a lot to have some more regeneration. Yeah, that's for the collaboration here. So we can't buy it now. Is this the only thing we are gonna have for the collaboration? If you are curious to know about that, let's check the levels of my mount. As I said, I tried to upgrade this one only to see if there was a maximum. And apparently you can still upgrade that after the level 100. So then here, sometimes I'm lazy, so I'm spending all my books on one mount. And this is why this one is level 72 at the moment. Here it's 58, 53, 99. One more time. This one, I'm always using that. Okay, this one as well. I'm always sparking that mount, and this is why the level is very high. Here it's a 57. I'm always sparking this one too, this one as well. So the level is very high. This one is 86, 82, 80, 102, 100. I'm also always sparking these. The panda, the pumpkin, the crocodile, but this one, we had that really soon. A month ago. That was recent, I mean. And the others generally are around the level 50. So I'm balancing things. You have 767 books. Why don't you spend your books waiting to get a new mount? Why aren't you upgrading all your mounts with your books and balance the levels? Yes, let me show that to you. If I want to upgrade this one, you know, I need that amount of experience. 15,000. With one book, okay, I have no book left, but if I remember, you can get 1,000 with one book. So here, I would need like 15 books. And if I go on another mount, you need way more books if you want to upgrade that. And you see the difference between the level 87 and 100? So it's always better to balance the level with your books here, in my opinion. You are close to get the Azure Feather. I think I'm far away from getting it. Oh no, it's on the tier 9. I'm lacking only a few stars. I can get the next one. But I'm not planning to spend my diamonds. You get 120,000% bonus? when you reach the tier 9, here, I don't know if I want to spend my red diamonds here, to be honest. I'm saving the only red diamonds I have to switch my classes and try things. And when I'm not doing that, for the soul prayer. You can't wait for the reset again. Yeah, I can't wait for every Monday to come so I have way more resources. You must have missed some decorations. You have only 153 auto coins. And the others have 180%. Yeah, the maximum today is 180, yes. So you probably missed something. Okay, so let's go back in here and try again. I am lacking one thing. I need the scissors. If I can get the scissors, the artifact to reduce even more the heals received by the target, it would be even better. But he is still receiving a lot of heals. Even with a terminal strike, one on all my talents. But terminal strike works pretty well here. You wailed for the selection pack on the last big event. Here, I stopped at 583. And I'm not planning to spend more. Because, let's be honest, the items inside, if I had like the scissors, maybe I would try to get the scissors because I was able to get the artifact very soon. But now, that's a stop. That event, to me, is not that worth it. So, I already tried everything I could to lower the heals received by the target. I don't think I have something else to do. Like you have terminal strike on the avian, 16% chance to wound the target. In the talents, you have the wound here. Already got maxed it. And here the same. And there isn't any skill to block more heals. And same for the pals. No single pal can help to reduce the heals received by the target. So unfortunately, unless I'm getting the artifact, the scissors, each basic attack 50% chance to deal some extra damage. And by the way, based on the target's max HP, so it could be great. And a 10% chance to wound all targets. And for 2 seconds. I really need that. Mysterious pre-hit? I don't know what is that. Does the stat bonuses on the remodel only works for plundering? It affects everything. When you want to know about something, go here in PvP, click on one person, and click on compare the stats. Then you have all the details here. And if you want to know if something is applied outside of the parking walls, you can go here and click on attack, for example, and you have more detail. And you can see that you have normally where it was parking slots. So you have the stats given by your mounts here. And that's a pretty nice amount, by the way. I wonder if I shouldn't start buying the books every day, in fact. Are you doing that, guys? Are you buying the books daily? $2,000 points? I think I should try to do that. I never did that. So this is why probably I'm late with the levels and the stats. So let's start buying them. How long have we got that content? Like 7 months? 8 months? And I never did that? I'm gonna do some math. Imagine if I was buying that since the beginning, let's say 8 months. 8 multiplied by 30 days, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 2000. That's the experience I would have had since the beginning. If I haven't made any mistake. It seems very high though. Is it correct? I think yes. I need 51,000 here for one level. If only I had a chart with all the experience I need for every level, that would be great. But unfortunately, I don't have that. You know what? When we will get a new mount, I'm gonna do the math. I'm gonna check how much experience we need per level. And so maybe I can see something behind. Imagine here 2,400,000. Let's say divided by... I want an average. Let's say that in average, if I calculate with the lowest mounts, 18,000, I'm gonna do like 30,000 in average. Let's say 35. I would have 68 more levels on my mounts, on all my mounts. Wait, I closed that. 68, and I'm getting like a 32. I would have only 2,000 more person. So I haven't missed a lot, I think. This is a bit weird. Probably I did a mistake in my calculation. All your mounts are already level 100 plus. I don't know if it is worth it, but probably yes. It's not that expensive, to be honest. 25k per day. I feel like I can have way more than that. And if I check the decoration, it's getting more expensive for me to use my parking coins to buy the decorations to get some more stats than buying the books, in fact, and upgrade my mounts. So I think that I will do that in the future now. So there is no other way to reduce by an extra the heals received by the target. We have no hero card to do that. Here you can reduce the attack, not the heals. Here neither. I don't think we have one. No, it's useless to try to see. I don't feel like we have one to reduce the heals. Or maybe in the future they will add some more. But for now, we have nothing doing that. You want me to reduce my HP and put everything in attack and crit damage? You want to see what it does when I'm doing that? Alright. Let's do that. So one more time, just before. Let's do another test like that. I'm gonna change my souls after and we are gonna check the difference. Then he will die too fast to do enough damage. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, he is very tanky, but he deals a lot of damage too. Look at how fast I can die. And I have a lot of HP and regen. So if I lower my HP, I might die very, very fast. We are gonna check. Like if I can put like 50 on 50 here. I should have more damage probably, and I still... You know what? I'm not gonna put any points in HP for now. Let's use that. Yeah, I will die too fast to do enough damage. And I'm not dealing more damage than before, by the way, but I'm lacking some combo and crit. So I need to change my gear as well. Stop using the regen. So now if I check again, I need to change something else. By the way, here instead of the combo, let's use the crit. So now I have 77% and 97%. I have almost 4,000. Yeah, because you know what? At my prayer statue, I'm using something to pump up my HP. And let's first use that and see what it does. And then it's change again. I die very, very fast. I have no regen anymore, and look at that. I died after a few seconds only. Let's try to see if I can do some more damage with the combos. Now, this is what I have. 31,000 combo, almost 4,000 crit. But one more time, I don't feel like it's worth it. Look at that. I have no damage at all. And now I'm dead. Or maybe I need to balance the stats. So put like 45 here. And put some into HP as well. But one more time, I don't think that it's gonna change anything. Like, let's put 50 and upgrade a bit that. Yes, it's increasing my damage resistance by 20%, but it's useless. Because during the 3 seconds, I can't do absolutely anything, and you will see that I'm gonna show that to you right after. I'm gonna change my build and try the most tanky build ever, and we are gonna see if the new weapon has an impact on that. Let's practice again. By the way, will I survive a bit longer than before? I don't think so. I have pretty good damage, but it's not enough, and I can do better when I reduce the other stats and when I have more HP and regen. Wait, you had 2 ads in a row? Normally it should be only 1 every 12 minutes. Wait, I didn't want to do that. And now it's time to go back full HP only. Okay, so you could skip the ads. I could tank a bit more, by the way, but it wasn't enough. Let's just change my artifact, by the way, because if I use that bow, maybe I can release a bit more damage with the combos, right? I'm just trying to balance a few things. I deal less damage with that artifact. No, she doesn't. This is not her kind of game. She's playing at the moment the Pokemon card game. I don't know the name. If you want to know, my girlfriend is a big fan of Pokemon. She played every Pokemon game existing on Earth, I suppose. And in the other side, I'm a big fan of Digimon. So this is pretty funny when we talk about these things. You want to see how it works during a fight? Sure. So now I have the bow and you will see what is happening. Do you remember the damage I was able to release? When you see the flowers, I am stuck. So I can't do any attack. And so during that period, I'm not blocking his heals and he is healing. My dogs understand French. A few words. Like sit down or crouch. They understand turn or I don't know how you say that. Si quelqu'un a le mot, ramper, crawl. I think it's crawling. You know, when you are on the ground, they know how to do that. They can stand up and a few more things. Yeah, the bow is absolutely useless because you feel like you are more tanky when you are using that thanks to the damage resistance, but the fact is that you are getting stuck during 3 seconds. And so during 3 seconds, you just can't want the target, so he's gonna heal. And you don't have any extra damage with that bow, so it's absolutely useless to use that. Unless your goal is just to survive longer. If you don't care for your defense, maybe using that can be cool, but only 3 seconds, 20% more damage resistance, while you can have a clone with this one often during the fight, and the clone is gonna tank all the damage. And same comment for Pepe Artifact. If you are using that, you are way safer than when you are using that bow, in my opinion. Another test. And after that, I'm gonna leave him in peace and try versus offensive build with a tanky archer build. Yeah, I got pretty nice damage, but it's not enough. The Thanksgiving site. This is one of the only one I don't have any at the moment, so I can't tell you, but let's just check. I don't exactly remember. increases the character's attack by 10% after the start of the fight. When the character Paladin or Summon deals damage, for every 1% of the target's max HP higher than the target, increases final damage deal to the target. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. If you are facing someone with way more HP than you, maybe it can do the job, but I don't know if it scales with the HP based on max HP. With the damage based on max HP, sorry. So maybe it's a good one to beat people with more HP. And for the regen, I would kill to get this one. But when I click on unlock, I don't understand why it says insufficient items. What the hell is that? Okay guys, now it's time to work on my defenses. To try to have a very tanky build. And for that, I'm gonna change a few things. Instead of the crocodile, I'm gonna use the nebular shuttle. I will have a shield and more damage resistance. That's the best mount ever to tank damage. With the back accessory, I'm gonna replace the one I was using. Instead, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I will have another shield one more time, and during that shield, I will recover the cooldowns on my skill faster. And get some more skill damage, but I don't really care. I'm not dealing any damage at all with my skills. And with the artifact, the goal is to play this one or this one. I'm gonna start using PP1. I already have the right heroes cards to use. And if I check the other things, I need to change that as well. I'm gonna upgrade my HP here to 100 and my crit resistance as well. And put a bit more points into my defense. Yes, I'm sure that the fan won't break too quick because I'm gonna use the shield skill as well. So I will have 10% HP thanks to the mount, thanks to the back accessory, thanks to the skill. And so normally it shouldn't break too fast. And just in case, I don't really care because it's still a pretty nice shield. And I can reduce these and increase even higher my HP. Let's first check my crit resistance, by the way, 2400. So I can have more than that. Let's put like a 90 here. 66. And upgrade a bit more my defense. Everything tanky. Check again here. With that build, I have 80% combo damage resistance, which is pretty high. 20% ignore combo, 2500 crit resistance. And there is probably something that I can change. I want to go with the counter regen. These are the right things I want to use. Maybe I can try to change this one. Instead, I want to be more efficient versus Plume Monarchs, and for that I need to reduce their attack speed. No, I want to use the shield. 20% more effects on all the shields I will have. And I am using a lot of shields. I can replace the snail because I'm not using the same back accessory anymore. Yes, this is the goal, to stay alive 2 entire minutes. So I want to nullify most of the damage I will take. Maybe I can try to use this one if I want to have some more regen. but I don't feel like it's worth the investment. I'm currently at 8.09, and if I use this one instead of the Snow Sprite, 8.37. You are using counter regen. Yeah, that's a nice build to use. This is what I have at the moment. Combo counter, crit rate. This is not the most perfect. This is not the perfect build, but I have nothing better at the moment. Here, I don't really care about... I want to change this one because I don't care about the coin bomb anymore. I don't know if I should try to use easy breezy. I'm going to try multiple things. Let's use that so I will have more duration on 100 slashes and so more damage resistance on basic attacks. And you are using the heal. Alright, you're right. I don't care about using these. The Dragon Week Resonance, so I can just use the heal instead. And instead of the Blade Pierce, I can try to lower the attack speed of the target. Or I can try to use the clone, maybe. If I am pretty tanky, the clone is going to tank for me, right? I'm going to try multiple things. And I'm going to start with that. Let me just check if I changed that. I forgot to do that, so now it's okay. And let's just check the other things. Normally I should have more than 80% here, so I need to change my talents as well. Let's check 20%, 20 on 20 here. No, I have 20 everywhere. Crit resistance here, this is maxed out. I don't care about the one though, so I can reset this one, and instead I want to go for the one on the right. And I'm gonna upgrade my my stun to be annoying. And I can upgrade a bit more my crit resistance here and recover my cooldowns faster. Combo damage resistance is maxed out. I can upgrade a bit more my HP here. Nice. Let me check here. I have the wound. The goal one more time is not to survive, so I don't really care about the wound. I want to go for the launch because this is annoying. Upgrade the combo one more time. And here on the left, I want to upgrade this one. So I will have more healing. Let's upgrade the HP as well. Put some evasion. Increase a bit the defense. And let's go back on the other tabs. I can upgrade the defense here. Max out the HP. And I feel like it should be okay. I got some healing amount here. Why not? I don't feel like it's gonna be worth it, but it's still another way to heal, so why not? I got some heals with the counters. I got some heals. No, I got none. Okay, why not? I feel like it should be okay. I still have a few feathers left, but I'm just gonna increase my defenses, and after that, I'm gonna try. Hi, dude. Almost time to try my super tanky build. And that's an archer build, by the way, so it could be even better if I was using a martial sage. You want to give me some help? About what? So let's check my stats again. Almost 9% regeneration. More than 3000% crit resistance. 80% combo damage resistance. 20% basic attack damage resistance. 31% damage res. My HP is pretty low though. I forgot to upgrade something, to change something here. The prayer statue probably. I was still running the combo. And look at that very low coefficient, by the way. Now it's better. 812 billion. And very nice defense as well. Just want to check something else before going in PvP. I have the right set equipped. And for my avian, Terminal Strike, Meteor Feather, that would help to heal. But I need to do some combos and I don't have a high amount of combo. Quick healing, it's not efficient. Come on. I need regen ability. I thought I had that on an avian. Where is my regen ability? On this one, maybe? No. Barrel dodge? If I can have that, I'm gonna become even better, even stronger. No, this is the one. Multiple shots, regen ability. But I don't have anything better than that. Barrel dodge. Maybe on this one? No. Terminal strike only. I don't find what I want. I could have an extra shield with that avian, by the way. Every 16 seconds. Barrel dodge. Can I have both barrel dodge and regen ability? I don't think I have one. Not here. No, unfortunately, I don't have any. And with the cloud, barrel dodge, regen ability. That could be pretty nice. You want me to try Anubis? But I'm trying to find an avian with both barrel dodge and regen ability. I'm gonna put one level on this one so I will find it faster. I have no Yuku fruit left. I need to salvage. Let's salvage all. I'm gonna keep this one. Multiple shots, super crowd combo, regen ability. I'm gonna keep that just in case. I'm just gonna salvage these ones. So I can put one level on this one and find it directly at the top. Nice. I'm gonna try this one after, okay? I'm just gonna run with that for now in PvP, cross-server ranked match. I try to find a very nice archer build. This one, no, he switched to Martial Sage. I don't know why it says that it's a Plume Monarch, but in fact it's not. Plume Monarch, but very low amount of attack. You are using the cloud with a grudge, barrel, and regen, and lightning conductor to reflect some damage to some crit damage to the opponent, right? Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Good affixes. This is why I wanted to try to find the cloud with barrel dodge and regen ability. So can I find a strong player here? This is a prophet, a tanky build, so no. We have Senpai here, Plume Monarch, pretty nice amount of attack. This is gonna be the first test. Let's see if I can survive. How many times does he proc the Beast Robo artifact? I've seen a few players and they were able to proc the effect of the Beast Robo so many times. This is crazy, guys. I'm dying very fast though. So the build is not working well at the moment. And he has way less power. So there is something that I'm doing wrong. Let me just check my stats again. 80. Oh yeah, I need to pump up the ignore combo, of course. That's on the Fury, if I remember. Yes, that's it. So, what stat can I reset? On the Fury here, this one I don't care. I will have a few more points. So let's just... And I don't care about this one, but the fact is that I want to go on the two sides. So I'm forced to take that. The healing, the combo damage resistance. I want the healing here. This one maxed out as well. And on the right, I want to do the same. Now I have a 40% ignore combo. I want to upgrade my HP on every side. And then the crit resistance. Against the Senpai, it's better to use some attack speed, some slows on the attack speed. Yes, this is why I'm using that, but probably I should try to change something here. Instead of getting more regeneration, I should try to use the snow sprite instead. Like that. So now I have a 40% ignore combo. And I feel like in the past, I could have like 85% combo damage resistance, but maybe I changed something here. Let me just try to find that soul. Not this one. Not this one either. No, that's global counter. And here, no. And I don't have any more combo resistance through here. So maybe coming from my ancients. Already have combo resistance here. Basic attack damage. I can have like 3% more combo damage resistance. I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference though. Easy breezy is better. Reducing the attack is better than the attack speed. And I forgot to do something, by the way. Oh, and here... Like, if I do that... Okay, this is what you want me to do, instead of the heal. Yeah, you have a huge cooldown on this heal, and... This is probably why that skill is not that efficient. And I need to change something here as well. Instead of that, I need to use that, so I will have more duration on these two skills. I'm not using the Wild Gust or Blade Pierce anymore, so that's useless. So in fact, I just don't care about what I'm using here. Let's use that. Oh, and a wrong book as well. I can have more resistances. I can't upgrade this one. You want me to use the umbrella? You mean this one? Or this one? You think this one is going to be better than this one? Or maybe the Phoenix? Oh, for the relic, you are not using this one, but you are using the Potent of Thorn. The Thorny Spore, you mean? To reduce the duration of the 40% damage resistance decrease on my character, right? And so the fan is better. So I still have that equipped. Ah, the potent spore. The potent of the thorn. One of these two. Yeah, you want me to enhance my relics, but at the moment I'm saving these to upgrade a bit more this one. So I'm gonna go with that for now. In fact, I already tried multiple times and I really found that this one was increasing a bit more my survivability. I don't think it's changing a lot of things, but I felt that it was better. So go back in here and try to find another one. So close, we had this one. Yeah, way less stats. Less attack. So I don't know if it's gonna be the same. But let's try that. I have double the ignore combo, so only with that, it should do a big difference. Look at that, I still have my shields. But the build is different in front. As you can see here, you don't have many procs on the Bistro Bow in comparison with before. Starting to lose some HP by the way, but I could regen. Cheat amount. And it's down. I'm gonna do something else. I was using this one before a tanky build. This is not the right one, so I'm just gonna reset it. And instead, I'm gonna use the cloud. I will have barrel dodge and regen ability, so two things very important for that. Let's upgrade that to 100. And check my regen again after that. %30 more. And 225% more crit resistance. So normally I should have a very high crit resistance. 3,300. That's pretty high. Yeah, no speeding. I don't have that on the cloud. 87% combo damage resistance. Yeah, the cloud plus the fan is pretty cool for the cooldown reduction. So can I find another strong player here? Another archer, this one maybe. Let's check. 3,600. Let's try that. Yes, sure. I'm gonna show that right after. I'm not taking any damage at all, but that's an attack, so I need to kill the target before the end, right? Good morning, Alexandre. I don't recommend you to go for that artifact. This is not a good one. Just every single artifact you have in the game at the moment is probably better. So that would be a mistake. Just save your money. If you want to spend for an artifact, save your money for the next one. Maybe the next one is going to be better. This one is a skip for me. So it's pretty efficient for now. I'm not taking any damage at all. He can't even go through my shields. But maybe the build in front is not optimal. So let's just skip that. Oh wait, maybe he's using Cheetah. So let's see if Cheetah is going to destroy the shields. You're welcome, dude. The hammer artifact on top. I don't think so. I want to accelerate that, by the way. So you wanted to see my souls. So there you have my souls. I maxed out the HP first, then the resistance, and the defense. The goal for me here is just to tank whatever is coming on me. I don't want to deal damage. This is just for a huge defense. And then my scrolls, I did almost the same. Full HP and a lot of crit resistance. Trust future whale. And you want to see my mount? You mean the Empower? By the way, I have a few, so more skill damage, and basic attack. Pretty nice, considering that I have only 52% chance. That worked pretty nicely. Level 112. Advanced mount. You want to see what mount? If you want to know, I'm lacking only these mounts. So which mount do you want me to use? For now, I was using this one. So I got the extra shield and the damage resistance. I don't feel like we have better today to survive. This one is cheaper than the big dragon here. And normally this one is supposed to do better, but the Nebular Shuttle does better because it provides a big shield, and here you only have some dots on the target, but the dots are doing absolutely nothing, so this is ridiculous. That was the price of an artifact to obtain that mount. But this one does better. So if you have any other advice, let me know. I'm gonna try that build now in my main arena because you have Walnut with a very aggressive build. It's written, by the way, 3,000 million attack, but normally he has more than that. And if we check the stats, crit. Oh, he changed his build? But it's still written Plume Monarch. Or maybe he's hiding his set? Apparently not. He's not working on the same build. What is he using? I took so much damage all of a sudden. What skill is he using, by the way? Damage based on max HP for sure. So that's a tanky build now. I thought that I could try my build versus him because normally he has a very nice Plume Monarch build, dealing a crazy amount of damage. Yeah, it seems like he has a lot of combo and regen. But there is one skill I can't find. What is that skill, you know? I don't even know how you call that. Wait a second. I need to ask something to Google to translate. Google. He was using a whip skill, you know? Do you know what skill is that? Maybe one of these? Yeah, I think it was a combo regen. Speed surge. What is a speed surge? No, this is not the skill. Wait, I don't have it right now. I need to die and then I can maybe use that. Let's just challenge the boss and let's check the animation. Wait, I haven't equipped it. Let's check. Oh, yes, yes, you're right. That's the animation. I didn't recognize it. So this is what he used. So let's equip this one again. And by the way, basic attack, damage, resistance. I don't care about that. What if I was using the clone instead? Send noodles normally is pretty offensive too, so let's try to see. 3,400 attack. Nice procs on the Beast Robo too, by the way. So the clone is pretty tanky too, right? So it's working pretty nicely, but I need to find a stronger player in the cross-server ranked match. Yes, I would say yes. To your question, Jessica, a lot of players from my own server are still playing today. Or maybe they sold their account to someone else. But I feel like many players from the first server are still playing. Truly unkillable in PvP. Let's go back in the cross server ranked match. Maybe I can try to find someone in the peak server here. In the peak rank. Muscle. No, he's probably not using the right build. Not the right build neither. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find at the moment. Do you think I can survive when Rudy is using the wrong build? Yeah, release from my original server. I can confirm that. I can't survive. And it's not the right build in front. 9,000 million attack. That's normal, right? And how much crit damage and combo? Pretty high too. Okay, all the time when you practice here in the peak rank, and quit the window, then it's exceeding everything. So here, Martial Sage, not the right build. Another Martial. Seems like we have a lot of Martial Sages here. We have a Supreme Spirit. Is that for real? Or is it another class when I try versus him? The rank 55 in the legendary. Who is the 55? Golden? You want me to try Katran? He was around here. Sacred Hunter. But this is his PvE build. 7,000 million attack. Very high too. So normally I should take a lot of damage. If he is using the build to beat bosses in PvE, normally I should take a lot of damage. The question is, how long will I survive? He's getting more stats now. Almost done. I was able to stay alive 1 entire minute. But the attack is huge one more time. And let's check the other stats. Wow, 10,500 crit damage. But that's a Sacred Hunter, so that's normal. They have a bit more crit damage than the Plume Monarchs. That's the PvP build? Really? He's using the Firefly? Oh, yes! It seems like it's PvP. Terminal Strike, multiple shots, Rage bonus, room combo. This is... I would like to have these ones. And on the Firefly, that's pretty nice too. So that's the PvP build. Interesting. Let's try something else. So I'm gonna just retry to see if I die faster or not. This is the peak rank. 1 minute and 2 seconds to beat. A dream flying pet, of course it is. Oh, the damage I'm taking all of a sudden. This is crazy, guys. No, it's equivalent. Just a bit better, maybe? Yeah, so the damage resistance relic seems to be better than the other one. You see, I can survive longer. I need to change something else. I want to try the other one, this one. That's a Sacred Hunter in front, so I'm gonna reduce the duration of that skill here. Not this one, the main one, I mean. The 4 seconds, he's blocking my skill cooldowns during 4 seconds, so I can maybe reduce that, and I will take less combo damage resistance during less seconds. You want to see the artifacts? Let's check that. "16 artifacts, and one is 1 star. Time to practice again. With a different spore that time. So the goal is to see if I can survive the same time as before using that a different spore on my relics. But apparently here it's less effective than the other ones. Yep. Less effective. So here, this one and this one, same result. But this one, I can survive longer. Now, I need to find a way to survive longer. Maybe I can try to use some disarm. And it might help me to survive. You have more than 162. The shield is useless in late game. What? The shield is really strong. Nice. How much attack do you have thanks to the artifact, by the way? And I was able to survive less long. So in fact, the clone was better than using the disarm. So let's reuse the cologne here. I'm not sure if using the heal is gonna change anything here, but I can just try by curiosity. 171%? Nice. What? 1%? How do you get that 1%? It's always upgrading by 2%. Yeah, the cooldown on the heal is terrible, and so it doesn't help to survive. That was very, very fast. So it seems like this is pretty cool to use that. The 5%. From the oh yeah, the artifact skin, you're right. I never bought any, so I didn't remember. I couldn't remember about that. Is there something else that I could use here to get more heals or survivability, something like that? If I try to launch him, maybe I will take less attacks. You know, that's just a try by curiosity. Just want to see if I have more controls, if I can survive longer than before. You want me to try the camel? But he's not doing a lot of basic attack damage, right? That's why you are unkillable. Oh, you know, I can try to change the artifact and try the new one. Because now, I don't care about reducing the heals received by the target. And so I will have more damage resistance. So this is the perfect situation to try the new artifact, right? So I want to try that, but before, I want to replace that again with the one I was using before to have more shields. And let's use the artifact. Peak rank. Let's check if it does do a difference. So when you see the flowers, I have the damage resistance. 20% more. But I can't attack, I can't use my skills, I can't do anything during that period. And I don't know what happened, but I died way faster than before that time. So it seems like I was right saying that Pepe artifact is more efficient to tank than the new artifact, giving you 20% more damage resistance. I'm gonna die. Almost dead. So no, that artifact is not efficient. Less than 1 minute. That's ridiculous. I just don't understand why they decided to release that kind of artifact. By the way, I recover the cooldown on the clone strike faster. And I get more damage resistance, but nothing is working. You want me to try the Under the Dome? Which one is that? Under the... Oh, yes, because you want me to do some damage, but he's not using a tanky build, so he might kill that clone very fast. But let's see what it does. Did you see that? He two-shotted his clone. We're gonna have the clone again. There. No, this is his clone. Two-shotted. So it's not efficient. I die faster. No, same result on the timer. No, the Under the Dome is not a good artifact neither. Pepe is one of the best to survive, and you have this one, it's pretty nice too. And you get some more stats over time. Let's see how it goes with the Eternal Flame. For now, it seems to be pretty efficient. But after a certain period, I won't be able to summon any clone anymore. And so now I'm starting to take more damage. So no, it's not efficient neither. Only Pepe is worth it, in fact. Or this one. No, I need to use my HP to get a shield. I don't think it's gonna be a good one. You want me to use the design for the Eternal Flame? You like the design? You want me to try Pepe and Carpet? You think that Carpet is a good one? I died so fast. That was ridiculous. And of course I died too fast, because I'm spending my HP to get the shield. And so, back to Pepe. Let's retry with that, just to see one more time. I never had a good luck on Infinite Magic Raid. Or maybe it happened once or two times, but not more than that. All the time I was trying to get the top heroes. I was getting them most of the time on the PD, and after multiple PDs. Because you had a guarantee every 2 legendaries, something like that, and my luck was very bad on Infinite Magic Raid. And so that's the result with Pepe. Way better, right? So someone wanted me to try something else here with the mount. The carpet. It was here to get the cooldown on one skill every time I'm using 6 times my skills. But the fact is that I'm gonna lose some final damage resistance and a shield. I'm pretty sure that I will die faster using that. Can anyone recommend the best way to beat a Dark Lord as a Monarch? Are you getting one-shotted at the start of the fight? Yeah, I died fast, right? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If you have a lot of attack speed, they won't be able to pre-blitz you, which means that they won't be able to kill you, deal high damage before you are using your Blitz Assault, your damage immunity. Okay, alright, back in here. Try to find a better mount. There is just not better than this one. If you want a tank, if you take this one, you have directly the 10% damage resistance at the start of the fight, and that's a free one, but over time, the other one is getting more effective. They are very strong. Do they have a lot of HP in comparison with yours? The result is way different. Only 40 seconds. I just can't replace that mount. Maybe I can try different back accessories like this one just to see what it does. But I will have my cooldowns less often and I won't have the shield. For now, it works. But now, the timer is gonna give him more stats thanks to the talents, and I'm already dead. So one more time, the Blue Ox is still great. And that's the one, that's the mount that we can get for free, so that's a good choice. But, oh wait, I had the Nebular Shuttle that time? Wait, what am I saying? I wasn't working on that, I was just switching my back accessory. So this one is less effective than the fan here. I want to try this one as well. I will get less shield, but 30% more defense. So they have less HP than you. And they beat you. Can you write how much crit rate, combo rate, crit damage and combo damage you have in the chat? Okay, let's practice again. And now I have the duck parasol. Before getting the fan, the duck parasol was the best one to tank. But unfortunately here, I died earlier. Here I will need some evasions. It's for the attack increase. I can try to ignore the combos of the target, right? Let's try this one just in case. I don't feel like it's gonna be worth it, but who knows? So I'm gonna do a few more tests, guys, and in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream. Maybe I'm gonna come back later in this afternoon, live stream again, but probably not on a Legend of Mushroom. Maybe I'm gonna stream a mainstream game. Like at the moment, I don't know if you already heard about that, but I'm playing a new game that's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Would you like to see some content on that game? A bit more efficient than before, but still not the best I can have. So I really do feel like this one is better. This one, Pepe Artifact, you know, I'm gonna show that directly to you here. The combination of the best items for the tanks. And then I have absolutely everything I can to tank, so unfortunately I can't use anything better. No, I don't think I have anything better. Or I want to try the efficiency of this one. By the way, I'm just gonna unequip that, come back in cross-server ranked match, and I'm gonna retry just to see if the shield effect increase is worth it or not. Hey, Miser. Wait. No, he didn't change the build. The timer just is going slower. You know, I'm just gonna change that. So here, this is Katrin. Practice again. So how fast am I gonna die without the pal increasing the effect of the shield? Almost dead? 0.55 left. Let's equip this one again. 20% more effects on the shields. And let's see if there is a difference. For now, no difference at all, but over time he gets more attacks, so normally I should start dying fast in a few seconds only. Like now. Look at that, this is weird. He had way more damage than on the previous test. But normally I'm supposed to have more shields. Sometimes it really depends on luck. Yes, I tried using the disarm instead of the clone. Why am I dying faster when I'm using that avian, that pal here? This is weird. Or maybe he changed something that I'm dying way faster than on my other tests. So I suppose that he changed something in between. Because normally I was able to survive on my previous test more than 1 minute, and here now it's not doing the same. You're welcome, Matt. And so I'm just gonna try to have some more regeneration. Let's check my coefficient now. I'm close to the 10%. 9.89. Is it gonna make a difference? Better than the shield? Let's check that. But he is using things to reduce the heals I receive, so I don't know if it's that efficient to increase my regen. And I take so much damage that, look at that. How do you want to regen that? He just destroyed me all of a sudden. So in that case, the regen is not effective. What if I increase my basic attack damage resistance? He's using a lot of things dealing damage based on max HP, so someone in the chat a few minutes ago asked me to try that, so let's see if it does make any difference. No, I'm taking the same damage here. Or maybe it's a bit better, it seems like. Seems like it was a bit better. He's not releasing a lot of combo damage. Wait, I need to check the stats again. Just to be sure, maybe I can change something in my stats. No, this is not the right build here. It was worth in the past when we unlocked the eternal gear, but after that, now it's not worth it because we don't know if we are gonna have a new one soon. So I don't recommend to do that. Because your lamps, your gear is very important for your stats. And at the moment, I'm trying to get as many lamps as I can so I can roll more gear and get more stats, more levels, and get stronger thanks to that. What if I go on? No, not. I didn't want to check the talents. Or maybe yes, I can put something here. Or maybe not. I don't have any feather left. Yeah, it costs too much feathers, so I can't upgrade that. On my ancients, if I change this one, I'm gonna lose some combo damage resistance, but let's just try something. I don't have any crit resistance set here. Okay, so this is the broken set. But now normally I should have more basic attack damage resistance. Let's check that. 55% here, 55% there too. Let's see if I take less damage. And after that test, I'm gonna end the stream. Here, I'm taking the same damage as before and I died faster. So in fact, the combo damage resistance is working better versus him. So in fact, I'm just gonna change and go back to the previous thing I had. Okay, so let's change that again. I was using this one to have a better shield, and this is the thing, the build that worked the best. You watched every single video of mine? You mean you watched more than 1,000 videos? Because I made some in French and English in the past. So more than 1,000 videos. But welcome on the stream. Unfortunately, I'm gonna end the stream right now. I made a lot of tests. It appeared that, if you want me to summarize, it appeared that the terminal strike affix on the avian is helping pretty nicely to reduce the heals received by the target. But when I would try that versus someone really tanky with more than 1,200 billion HP and a very high amount of regen, it is still not enough. I need to have the scissors, the artifact, the scissors, if I want to beat these players. So when that artifact is gonna come back, finger crossed, I hope that I'm gonna have a crazy luck, cut one time the guarantee on the first one and get this one without a huge amount of draws. Otherwise, it's gonna be very expensive and I don't want to spend too much. That would be crazy to get it very fast and I would love to have that fast. So this is for my offensive build and the regen, how to reduce the regen. And the second series of tests I made, the super tanky build for PvP. So this is the best thing I found so far, using that combination of regeneration, no matter the stat you are using, like combo, counter, or pal, and anything. You just need the regeneration. Use these skills. You have a very high survivability versus the Plume Monarchs and the Sacred Hunters. And these spells are working pretty nicely. If you don't have the shield, you can switch to something to increase your regeneration, the other panda, or reduce the basic attack you are taking or stuff like that. It's still working pretty nicely. Then I'm using these relics for the prayer statue. I can still work on my HP here. I have only a double S at the moment, so I could have way more stats. And for the rest, everything that can increase my... I'm going to show that to you here. My ignore combo, 40%, this is very important. The crit resistance having more than 3000% helps a lot as well. And pump up your combo damage resistance, I have 85% at the moment. Getting even more than that is still worth it, because with their main class skill, they can reduce your combo damage resistance by an extra 40%. So having more than 80%, which is the maximum, is still pretty nice. And finally here, the damage resistance, 31%, that's not a Martial Sage class, that is a Sacred Hunter class. And that is working pretty nicely. So this is what I could tell about what I tried in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream, as always. And I'm planning to come back live in the afternoon, I suppose. But as I said before, not on Legend of Mushroom. I want to have some fun on another game, a bigger game, not a mobile game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I never played that game in English, so I don't know if I will understand everything, but we are going to check that together. So if you want to see me playing on another game, you can come later in the afternoon. Maybe in 2 hours or something like that. Maybe in 1 hour. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start the stream, but maybe it might be fun. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, for coming and discussing with me. That was very fun, as always. And see you the next time. Take care. Bye-bye.